Finally, it is here, the second Q&A video from the ultimate Ebil. That's me. I don't want to dilly-dally around with any sort of fancy intro, let's just get right into the first big question. Kresh Bundaku asks, why was there such a long hiatus? I've been studying at university for the past forever, and trust me, it's very distracting having 4 or 5 projects going on at the same time. I'm getting back into the habit of animating regularly, so hopefully I can have more stuff done for you guys. Damashi DX asks, Heavy had 400,000 sandwiches, Scout stole 63,866 sandwiches and fled. Heavy got anger chasing Scout, who along the way lost 22,991 sandwiches. Heavy finally catches Scout and kills him, but he managed to recover only 36,357 sandwiches. How heavy is now sandwiches? The answer is 372,491. Sandwiches. This question is actually a really annoying roundabout way of adding 2 numbers together, because the erroneous 22,991 number is completely arbitrary, since Heavy gets 36,357 sandwiches back anyway. Therefore, that number is unnecessary. Shut up! Abdullah asks, Hey Ebil, love the potential of your videos. I'm wondering, do you use any voice acting equipment or a simple mic? This is my microphone. It's a Blue Yeti Snowball microphone with 4 settings. It's pretty simple, and you can pick it up on Amazon for about this much money. I haven't invested in anything else at the moment, like a fancy filter or pop filter, but if I'm gonna do more of these Q&As, I just might do. By the way, before you continue watching, I want everybody to pause the video and go watch Engineer's Complex Crisis by Abo, the asker of this question. It's a great piece of Gmod cinema, link is in the description. Okay, bye! Stefanfer1 asks, would you rather be stuck in a cage with an angry bear or stuck in a cage with an angry TF2 freak of your choice?
If you choose a small enough cage, then they won't be able to do anything to you due to the lack of space. Yay, I win. I can't feel my toes.
Burgerlord asks, ignore this question by answering this question. I am in hell! Sal Studios asks, what is under that hat? Oh, that's a very simple question. It's just another hat, motherfucker! Bacon Scout 42 asks, are you going to make any big projects like ScoutCon in the future? I hope so. I want Subscriber Quest to be my current big thing at the moment, since I have a lot of ideas for and a lot of stuff I want to do, but I do hope I can make other big stuff, so I can join the big boys group. Luke Anderson asks, how often does Engineer tend to deal with supernatural happenings?
Name! Magic! Magic! Nope. Yay!
The Daragon asks, what do you think about the new TF2 update? Okay, I think everybody knows that the Meet Your Match update was a little Assassin's Creed Unity-ish when it first launched. I think the TF2 dev team have really stepped up when the community acted on their displeasure, so good on them. I still have faith in the TF2 team, always have, always will. And best of all, Heavy won that war. Heavy won the war!
Little hell, we don't have to talk, we don't have to dance, we don't have to smile, we don't have to make friends.
Solar Flare asks, what is your favourite YouTube poop? Out of all of my favourites, I would have to say Robotnik Inherits the Wind.
Where's my food?
George Gaylor asks, if there were 2 people on the moon and one of them killed the other with a rock, how fucked up would that be? Pretty fucked up, Hugh.
Pretty fucked up, Joey.
Milo Simpson asks, do you think unusual items are overrated? Personally, yes. I sort of touched upon this in my last Q&A, but yes, I think they're gaudy as all hell, and look how much people are paying for this! Artsy Gameful Troll asks, hey QC Ebil, have you seen any good shows lately? Future Diary or Adventure Time? I don't really watch many TV shows in general. I watch anime like Fairy Tail every now and then, but nothing solid. I'm not a good watcher of things. Holy crap! I don't care if I'm outing myself as a weeb, but My Hero Academia is a fucking awesome show. It's an anime about a world where superpowers are about as common as milk, and there's a whole school and everything. It does it in such an awesome way. Great action scenes, great characters, great stories, and actually terrifying villains. Take notes from Fuck Hans McMike here, Jared Leto's Joker. If you're after a good anime, I suggest Boku no Hero Academia. Only about 13 or 14 episodes, but there's a season 2 coming and I absolutely recommend it. You will fall in love with it. I've also been watching this show called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a show, I guess. Next question is... what's that noise? Oh no, open the floodgates!
What is your opinion on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Tell me now!
Ow. I should have expected that. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is another show I've been watching. It's a really cool show. It's another anime, but it isn't afraid to dip into weirdness. The action is spot on, and the comedy is its own brand of bizarre. It's worth a watch. I would recommend it entirely. I've just hit season 3, where apparently it gets seriously cool with these things called stands. I can't say I won't miss all the previous power stuff with Hamon, which is like lightning stuff, but I can't wait to see what happens in season 3. Camera Pirate asked, if you had a stand, what would it do? I don't know, punch it like the rest of them do? Shadowfire Red asks, I don't know if you've been asked these questions before, but here they are again. What's your favourite Pokemon? And what's behind door number 1? My favourite Pokemon is Eevee, because it's small and it's cute. And I don't know, let's see what's behind door number 1. I have changed my mind! Henry the Owl asks, what is your least favourite class and why? I suck as Spy so much. My Spot asks, we all know your favourite weapon, so what's your least favourite weapon and why? My least favourite weapon is all of the Spy weapons because I cannot get this damn class. Fuck.
Go back to news form.
Got him. Ooh, look at the time. It's time for a special little segment I like to call Questions About Overwatch. James Tansley asks, have you played Overwatch? If so, who's your favourite character and why? My favourite character in Overwatch is Zarya. I like her playstyle of both protective and having the ability to shred through people if she's played right. My other secondaries are Soldier 76 for a simple DPS and Winston. Because Winston. Seeked Out Glory Gamer asks, will you animate Overwatch characters? Hello, Governor, I'm Tracer. I'll zip-zap zooming around all the field and be a bitch all the bloody time. Oh, hi, Zarya. Hello, I am Zarya. Where the fuck is my Gmod model? That Cable Guy asks, do you fear that Overwatch may replace TF2? No way. The only thing that will kill TF2 will be TF2. We've seen how close they've been to that edge in the past. T-Play Games asks, time to ask the burning question every TF2-based YouTuber gets. What is your opinion on Overwatch? A-bum bum bum. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but screw it. I think Team Fortress 2 is a better game than Overwatch. At the moment. Let me explain. While it is true that Overwatch is a wonderfully made game, polished to the tiniest detail, very balanced mostly, and very fun to play, I feel like TF2 has a lot more of that stuff. Obviously the visuals of the game have become rather cluttered thanks to Hat Simulator and it's become known as and general age of graphics over the years. But the reason TF2 has remained so relevant is that for one, the core gameplay is just fun, even when you remove the fancy new weapons. And nowadays, and especially in the glory days of the Uber update, it's a lot more light-hearted than just a good time. The immense parties, the conga lines, the economy, TF2 goes beyond of just being a good game for me. It's a good experience, it's a good community. I've met so many awesome people through the Team Fortress 2 community because of the nature of the game, and the community allows that sort of interaction. Not only that, but after a while, Overwatch is feeling samey. Of course there's been updates like Anna, Sombra, and all the seasonal events, but at this time, Overwatch does not bring anything to the table that TF2 can't supply for me. I will not argue this with anyone. Team Fortress 2 is my favourite video game of all time, and I eagerly await the day when Overwatch will truly challenge it in terms of fun for me.
Seduce me.
Well, I don't see why not.
Don't let your kids watch it!
This person asks, what are some of your most preferred Gmod add-ons? Oh boy, this is a nice question. The following, in my opinion, are the most needed add-ons if you want to be a good Gmodder. Bone Merger and Stand Poser are the absolute essentials for any sort of Gmod movie making or poster creation. Ragdoll Mover makes the process a lot more like a 3D animation program, and it makes it a lot easier to move around posters you've already made. You can also make a decision between using stop motion helper, which is what I use, and Henry's animation tool, which you can see be used by Cybermods. So Skelemike asks, why did you prefer to use Garry's Mod as animation besides Source Filmmaker? Source Filmmaker feels very sluggish to me, and I can't get used to how bulky the interface is personally. Plus my little computer can't handle it to its full potential. You need a beast to run Source Filmmaker, I swear to God. Camouflage asks, how did you become the evilest of evils? I was just naturally stronger than all the other evils that were created. I suppose I became the ultimate evil. Nathaniel Barragan asks, do you plan on making a tutorial for animations? I'm uncertain I could really teach anything that hasn't already been taught. There are plenty of tutorials from the likes of Daspo Shit and Psycho Revolution. Anything I would say would basically come from their videos. I've linked playlists down in the description so you can go and have a look. Have fun! Mr. Brimstone asks, only one question? I need clarification as I was going to ask a question about the unilateral decisions and relative similarities between three main combatants in the latest Pencil Pusher World Championship. If you literally push pencils out of varying usage, length and girth, held last April. This is also requiring multiple questions as to answer the apparent complexity of the topic being used so that one can accurately express and then can often do this is wherever to QnA, because if you haven't guessed, this is a joke, and a horrible one at that, now that I think about it. Fucker! Holy crap, that question through my throat. I should not have done that. Oh god. Colormatic asks, will you ever do live streams, whether it just be playing games or animating? I have actually started testing some live streams out lately. My first one came to some good results, so I'll definitely do some more in the future. Drenda Tyroff asks, if you were to get into a fight with an evil clone of yourself, who would win? It's over, Ultimate Ebil. You cannot hope to face my power, genetically engineered to be superior. They call me the superior Ebil. Okay, so he broke my sword and he's punched me in the face about 32 times. This might be bad. Give up now, inferior Ebil. Don't make me do this the hard way. Alright, Mr. Superior, you forgot one last trick I have up my sleeve. Stand up! What in the devil is that? Plot convenience! Critical asks, hey Ebil, I heard you play Smash 4. Do you main a certain character? Also, care for a match sometime? I can PM the Nintendo ID if you so wish. Yes, I do play Smash 4. My mains are Dr. Mario and Mewtwo. This is my Nintendo ID if anybody wants to play against me, but I'll warn you, I came 9th in a tournament one time. Sherwood McLeod asks, where on the Nintendo Sony spectrum would you place yourself? I own both a Wii U and a PlayStation 4, but overall I would have to pledge allegiance to Sony. I've owned a lot more of their consoles and I'm generally a bigger fan of their nostalgic games over Nintendo's. Delore NST asks, Dear Ebil, if you weren't doing YouTube, where would you be right now?
Dead!
Squiddy asks, what is your opinion on modern cartoons? Steven Universe is the best cartoon I've ever watched, go watch it now. Searing Sparrow asks, what is your favourite video? What you are about to see is my favourite video on the entire internet. It may blow your mind as to how good it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my favourite video is...
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Harry, you're a wizard.
Foos Road Dog asks, I for one have a legit question. What franchise, ranging from TV shows to games, to any sort of that shit, would you want to bring out with all of its glory and such, without it being a gritty reboot? A franchise that I want back... Spyro. Please. I want a normal Spyro back. I want a Spyro that was like the first three. I don't want any of this Skylanders bullcrap. I don't want this Eternal Night bullcrap. I want Spyro. Dr. Sick asks, do the dab so hard you explode.